Hi there, this is Ramesh from Informatica, and today I'm going to talk about how to enable compression in Microsoft Dynamic CRM. The agenda of this video is to show you a quick steps on how to enable the compression in Microsoft Dynamic CRM when connecting through PowerCenter. There are a few steps to complete this configuration. Step number one is to modify a configuration file called application-host.config, which will be present on a machine hosting the CRM application. Open this file as an administrator and search for a string called HTTP compression. Um, so this is a block, so we'll find that there is a block starting with HTTP compression and ending with HTTP compression. Within this block, you'll have two child elements named um, static type and dynamic type. These are nothing but to say what type of compression do you want to enable it, whether static or dynamic. We can choose either of them, or we can choose to opt for both of them, right? So I choose to opt both static and dynamic compression. So what we have to do here is we got to add this line here. You see the bold line here. Add mime type equal to application, so plus XML, character set equal to UTF-8, enabled equal to true. We have to add this line under both the child elements, under static type and the dynamic type, and save this file. Okay, so we are done with step number one. Step number two is to open a IIS application, right? Click on the compression section. Uh, This will pop up a window where we will have the option to select enable dynamic content compression and enable static content compression. Once you select this, choose on apply, click on apply, and any changes that in IIS requires IIS recycle, right? So we have to restart the IIS. Once the IIS is restarted, I think that's all. We are all set to uh, have uh, any communication between PowerCenter and Microsoft Dynamic. So Microsoft Dynamic basically is enabled for HTTP compression communication while communicating with PowerCenter using the Power Exchange for Dynamic CRM. So let me show you a quick demo on following these steps which we just talked about. So this is the machine where I have MSD CRM service application running on. So let me show you what the location where you will find that configuration file, right? So here under the C drive, under Windows System 32, we go to INETSRV folder. Under that there will be a folder called config. Under this config we can find this configuration file. So the configuration file I was talking about was the application host.config, right? So we have to open this file as an administrator, which I already have it here. So let me open this in a notepad. So this command prompt is I open it as an administrator, otherwise I don't have permission to save this. So let me search for HTTP compression string, right? So this is the block which I was talking about. uh, this is the block of HTTP compression, right? So under this there are two child element, static type and dynamic type, right? So what we have to do here is, right after this mime type equal to application JavaScript enabled equal to true, let me copy this, which is exactly what was written in the exactly what I had in the slide, right? And copy paste here. Alright, so this will enable it for aesthetic type of compression. Let me do the same for dynamic also, because I want to enable it for both static and dynamic, right? So here, so under the static we have application UTF-8 enabled, and now under dynamic as well I have this option. So now let me save this file, close it. So this is done with this step number one, right? Step number two was to launch IIS application, right? So This is an IaaS application. Okay. Um, so if you click on your server name here, it will show you all the options here. So under IaaS, right? Click on the compression icon. Um, so I was wrong. It won't pop up, rather it will open a new window, right? So here you'll see this option called enable dynamic content compression and enable static content compression. Select these options, right? And right hand side you'll see here. Click on apply. So the changes has been successfully saved. Okay. So now this is done. So what we have to do is we have to restart the IIS because this changes requires an IIS restart. So let me restart this IIS. So IIS restart is done. Alright. So that's all is what you require to enable the HTTP compression for any communication between PowerCenter and MSD CRM. So now after these changes, any communication that happens with the between PowerCenter and CRM will be a compressed. So what's the advantage of this compression is like the number of hops between the network hop between your Informatica server and the Dynamics CRM server will get reduced, and the data you get is in a compressed format, right? And most of the implementation of the customer will have they definitely go with the compression enabled, which is a new feature, and definitely we should use it. That's all I had for this demonstration purpose. If you have any questions, please reach us to at supportvideos@informatica.com, or you can tweet us at https:/twitter.com/infosupport. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks.